Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Aquarius. This is a reading for you for the full supermoon, 19th of February, Tuesday. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to be using a card. I'll be pulling a card from my collection of fine arts paintings, and then I'll be using this deck called Ludi Lescott Tarot. And then the Vera Sibilla, La Vera Sibilla, and I'll be casting runes. So as I mix these cards, these fine arts paintings, let me orient you, direct you to my website, www.christellemartinette.com. Take a look, see if there's something I can help you with. Look and see what I do. Or you write to me, readings@christellemartinette.com. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have here. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then the tarot deck, it's jam-packed. This is going to be one hot reading, Aquarius. One hot reading. I can tell. Cards are flying out. Let's show you. All right, now we've got this. Take a look at how there's a glare. Yay. Anyway, this is a Archibald Thoburn, actually, and it's a peacock. Okay, so we know that the peacock means royalty. There's signifies spirituality and awakening. It also talks of protection, watchfulness, you know. And as a matter of fact, each of those feathers, there is a in Roman mythology, they have eyes. You know, the eyes of the feathers were thought to be the eyes of the stars. And in Hinduism, the peacock represents patience. So this is the energy with which you come into the cycle, the moon cycle, the full moon cycle, and the issues that you bring with you. And well, let me show you the rest. I'm blabbering away when I haven't showed you the rest. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. We've got the Lover's card. We've got the Sun. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Wowie, wowie. Look, you have spent probably a year ago, the entire year, making plans as to where you wanted to live, what kind of job you wanted to look for. You have a specialization, but it could have been particular in one area of the world. But if I had to pick and choose, I could have gone either to the United States or to South America. You know, you had all these plans, and well, I would say 2 years, and you were trying to make these plans in relation to someone that was of interest to you. It didn't have to be. It wasn't always a person from the heart, but you had these plans going on, okay? And you wanted to make plans in relation to what could possibly be with, and always neglecting the idea, you're not looking out for number one. And you sort of self-sabotaged yourself. Well, that's no longer going to happen, Aquarius. Not going to happen anymore. You're coming into the supermoon, full supermoon cycle with a huge request of the universe, an expectation, really. I want more for myself in this lifetime. You could be a rocket scientist, and that is a lot. That is an achievement. It's a job. It pays rent like any other job. I want more. Okay, so truly you're looking for something that makes life worthwhile and makes our time on this earth And all of the things that we have around us, more worthwhile. You want to to close the book behind you and open another, start a completely new book, because this life from the supermoon on Aquarius is going to be another spiritual journey. It will be the spiritual journey of your life, Aquarius. And that's the issue that you bring into this supermoon energy, this moon cycle. How you act on it, the actions that you take. Well, most of you Aquarians wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very transparent, and you start listening. Something that may not be common for many of you. You, rather than talk, creating dichotomies in your mind, and no, you listen. You talk, but you listen and you take in what you hear. And it's quite a different pace in this moon cycle for you. That's the way you feel you'll best be served in order to understand your spiritual journey that's about to begin. Then we have the environment around you. What is this moon cycle about in terms of my environment and my context? Here you have another choice coming up. Here you have another choice coming up in terms of, I can change my environment. It doesn't mean that I'm living in a place that is and promises a high standard of living. For example, this is an example. It hasn't been serving me well enough because probably my values have changed. And the decision arises here in this moon cycle that will allow you to blink, or with two eyes, and change that. And change where you exactly want to go back home to. What do you want to see in your home? Who would you like there? There are a number of choices that you're weighing. And we'll look when we when we cast the runes, if it is in this cycle, or it will be, because I have been seeing, for all of the readings, I've been seeing the rune VERA, and that always talks about seeds being planted, but then, it will be coming up. Now, emotionally speaking here, we've got such beautiful energy. I mean, you couldn't get, let's say that you've decided to put things on a shelf, those things that were haunting you last year and the year before, in terms of perhaps a romance, perhaps an emotional bond, perhaps something that you were not able to achieve, you've decided to put that on a shelf because that didn't serve you either. And you want to fill your life with light. And this is what you're going to do. I'm telling you, this is the start of a new spiritual journey for you, Aquarius. It's very clear here for me. Then we have this card of change that talks about change. And here we've got the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, usually tarot readers will tell you it's a very generous card. You are generous. People are generous with you. There's a lot more here than generosity. There is a return to an ancient, and I'm not talking about you as a child, the way you used to live, age old. I mean, ancient in the sense of many, many moons again, many, many lives ago, many, many moons ago. A return to that time when you were quite a different person, and that is the model that you have in front of you, because you still have it in your mind, even if in this lifetime that what you weren't practicing any kind of spiritual path, or even it just didn't even come into your mind. And so it's quite interesting for me to see. It's very pleasant to see. So I'm going to look at the card of choice. Okay, look at the card of the environment and the choice that you make. And let's see if I can get some insight into that. Yeah, you're going to completely change. Here's the Death card. Then we have the Amica, the female friend who talks to change, positive change, and harmony, and love, amore. Here, there is definitely a change, and there's definitely the choice to be making the change. Let's take the runes, cast them to see if it is in this cycle or if the seeds are going to be planted here and then they will sprout at another time. Yeah. Oh, God. I said, what am I going to tell you? How can I tell you? There's success all over the place here. All right, first of all, yes, VERA did come out, and VERA is beating time. So you're going to, like a mixer in your head, you're going to change different scenarios and think, well, if where could my interests best be served? And mind you, there are many of you who have moved already last year. But I'm seeing this as a future plan for the future. When you get everything set, I've got Tyr here and Sohilo. Tyr, Sohilo, they both smack of success in terms of the way you go about reaching success. There's Kinax here, Bright Stave. You have your antenna up, you know what you want, and you are tuned in. You really are tuned in. Rido talks of moving forward, and when we have that together with VERA, it means moving forward, but in a future moment. Here's Urus, Merkstave, and it talks about you taking the bull by its horns and fashioning that bull's horns to the way you want it. The way you want it. It's a beautiful, beautiful spread, a beautiful reading. This is the start of a new spiritual journey for you, Aquarius. Good for you. Power to you. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Aquarius friends. It's a lovely moment for me to be able to give you that message. Like, share, subscribe my videos. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Namaste. Until we read together again. Bye-bye, everybody.